want to be a chef, you have to understand that you have to be very devoted to the craft. You have to understand it and you have to embrace it. It is all about passion. If you really want great food, you make sure that you work with only the greatest and the freshest ingredient. Don't mix too much your ingredients together. Make sure that you understand them first, and then you can start to build a dish, for example. So the bottom line is, you have to have fun. You know that it will take a long time to really get there, but when you get there, it is so much fun. And that's what it's all about. You really have to enjoy the journey, because you will see that most likely those years will pass very, very quickly. So if you do not enjoy it every moment of the day, you should not be in the kitchen. You know, to be in the kitchen for me is to be in a sanctuary. This is really where I belong. This is where I feel good, and this is where I create. And it's really fun to be able to create something that will be served to your guests or to your friends, and everybody will be able to really enjoy it and enjoy it in the moment. And you can come back again and again. So you can prepare one dish one day and take that dish and make it something else tomorrow. So there's so many variation and preparation that you can do. But the bottom line is, invest into your ingredients and have fun cooking. That's it. I think that's what we're looking at doing, is gathering a bunch of ingredients for our menu tonight. There's a big high tide at the Marine Room. We have a 6.7, 6.8. The wave will be crashing on the windows. We've got about 200 reservations. So we have gorgeous Alaskan halibut, we have tuna, we have beautiful prime beef. So we're going to look around and pretty much gather what the bounty of this amazing farmers market has to offer. The godfather of farming. What's up, brother?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yes, sir.
Things are well. We're going to take some of those.
Thank you.
This
What
is beautiful,
I do
man.
personally, I eat 70% fruit and 30% vegetables, and that's it.
No, that's the thing. I mean,
Love you, brother. Take care, man. See you next time. So we should
The melon is interesting because when you look at it, it looks kind of hard and underripe.
right.
But when you cut it open, and
It's kind of like the Tuscan melons they sell.
they ripen from the inside out. So the outside seems like it's a little bit
But what you
hard.
want to do is, there is a little, you see this part over here? This is where you can really smell it.
In the center there, huh?
Smell this. This is like, smell like honey.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah, there
really
you go.
sugar, yeah. So you don't want to, a lot of people have a tendency to push it and say, oh, if it's soft, it's ready, but you're bruising the fruit.
Right,
should
right,
not-
when you touch it,
should
you
never
bang it
do.
like that, yeah.
If you go to France and you touch a fruit or vegetable, it's yours.
Oh, yeah, you
At the
own it.
market, or they freaking kill you. I mean, it's like, you know.
It's like dropping China in the China glass room.
And now this goes into the basket. The infamous basket. There you go.
Chef Bernard's famous basket.
This basket is from my grandmother. It's a very old basket. Came from France with me. Look at this. I mean, this is really amazing.
Let me show you the biggest blueberries you've ever seen in your life.
Et voilà. This is all organic. 100%. Look at
Yes,
this.
it is all organic.
Ooh, that's,
Very good.
Where were these grown?
oh yeah.
I was just up there.
The Hillcrest Farmers Market for me is one of the best in the city. I mean, there is other market during the week, but on Sunday is my day off, and this is where pretty much everybody gather. So it's a great way to really celebrate the craft with all your vendors and all the farmers. I mean, it's really amazing. How do you know this is one of the best farms in the city? Is when you come to the farmers market and you look at the stall, and it's like everybody came in and bought the whole thing. You see, it's only sparse, only a few things left. I was so lucky. I woke up a little late this morning. Of course, I had to wait for Ron. He was stuck in traffic. And then we arrived over here, and God bless, we still have my radishes, amazing melons. And that's what life is all about, you know? Thank you so much. The market is the time that I already start to think about what I will be doing with all those ingredients for dinner tonight, for specials. And that's what makes it really special. Harvested that morning, gathered that morning in my kitchen I would say that afternoon, and we start to work with it. And it's really cool because it's almost like being a painter. It's like, you know, you gather all your colors, you have your subject, and you start to put it together. It's just creating a form of art, which is edible art. Beets from the farmer's market, which is candy cane beets, and then a roasted beets. Then you have microgreens, Romano, which is an aged Gouda. Then you have two different oils. You have the truffle oil that went right on the meat. Then you have the parsley oil around it with a little bit of pistachios. And the reduction around is with a little bit of pomegranate. In one word, delicious. This is really a nice appetizer, well balanced. For summertime, it's perfect. Bon appetit.
Got two of your favorites.
That's our creme brulee. Very important to have a nice, crisp layer of sugar. You won't have to break through it with the back of the spoon. And they're calling for citrios.